Wait, oh, you're so ignorant. You act like being a Republican makes you a bad person. You're not even trying to be neutral. It's kind of gross, to be honest. Try to be more open-minded instead of closed-minded. What? Is that bait? If that's bait, it's really good bait. Hold on. Let me see. Following since 4 hours ago. Oh, no, it's not bait. It's real. Bro. Why in the ever loving fuck would I ever be open-minded to the Republicans when I'm not even open-minded to the Democratic Party? Are you insane? Are you fucking nuts, dude? I barely like 3.5 Democrats. You think I give a fuck about the psychos who literally go mask off on the other side of the aisle, dude? You're crazy. Be neutral. Why? You want me to lie to you like mainstream media? Oh my God. Here, let me do it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hank Parker, and today a group of anarchists who may or may not have been agitated by Antifa protesters decided to demonstrate peacefully inside of the halls of Congress. They said that this was the people's house. Both sides are at fault somehow, despite the fact that it was Republicans who were Trump supporters who kept saying they're doing these crimes because of Donald Trump and how much they love Donald Trump and how they wanted to, you know, kidnap Nancy Pelosi. Somehow Black Lives Matter was still at fault. Is that good? Ladies and gentlemen, what you are seeing here is democracy in action. I'm Hank Parker, and what you are watching currently is the People's House, the House of Representatives, representing the people by totally not fabricating evidence or lying about the fact that the election was stolen from the Republicans. I see no color. I am colorblind, and I am also completely objective and neutral, which means that I will never tell you when a Republican is literally lying to you.
Members will record their vote by electronic device.
Oh wow, zoomed in face hee. I'll ignore what they actually say and just make funny faces. Nice one. All you're doing is proving them right. You just cherry pick what you want and actually react seriously to playoff things you can't just justify. No, I can justify shitting on Republicans. I think Republicans deserve infinitely worse things than me just saying mean words that make you feel kind of bad. Okay? The things that I wish upon the Republicans, I cannot say because I would be fired from my job. I would no longer have this job on twitch.tv/Hasanabi where I love doing what I do. So, no, I am not cherry picking anything. I'm being as honest as possible with you. That I would rather not shield my personal opinion from you and openly tell you exactly how I fucking feel about the Republicans, who are literally a terror cell, okay? They are worse for the future of America than Al-Qaeda ever could have imagined. That's what I feel about the Republican Party. They are not just a terror cell on American democracy. They are the worst terrorist organization on the planet because they are the most successful terrorist organization on the planet. 1,000%. I think that a lot of Republican voters are delusional. Some of them are racist. A lot of them are stupid. It doesn't matter. I think a lot of Democrats also maintain some of those same qualities. Make no mistake. But no one is as fucking openly evil as an American politician, specifically in the Republican Party. A lot of evil motherfuckers are also in the Democratic Party as well. Do not get me wrong. But goddamn, dude, these people are fucking hogs. And if you watched the People's House with the broken windows and commotion and chaos and tear gas with staffers and Congress members running around because a bunch of fucking sick freaks flew from all around the country to go and storm Congress exclusively because they were upset that Donald Trump lost the election, and you still come into my fucking chat of all places on the internet and say, oh my God, I can't believe you're being so mean to the Republicans. as they literally lie. Matt Gaetz straight up fucking lied tonight on that floor in that chamber that we are looking at right now and said Antifa was partially responsible for the violence. And you still expect me to be kind to Republicans as they spit on my face and they spit on your face as well? How about you stop being fucking delusional and recognize that it is not raining, my friend. They are spitting on your face. But they are not terrorists. Calling them makes you seem immature. No, your juvenile understanding of the concept of terror actually makes you seem immature. In your childlike mind, you have the comprehension of a baby and you think terror cell just means bad guy with a big beard. Terror is an act of violence specifically created with a political purpose. You can consider state violence to be terror as well. The distinction, of course, is that terror is a political designation, oftentimes applied by the American government to whatever fucking non-government organization or a government organization if they declare them to be a foreign adversary at any given moment, so they can justify behaving in a way that is inhumane, cruel, and unusual in the punishments that they subject those people to. When you call someone a terrorist, you can literally torture them. And then you can say it's enhanced interrogation. That's all that it is. So yes, by that designation, if we are to look at whatever a fucking group of individuals who are literally committing an act of gross violence for a political purpose, I would say that the American government, just like the Iranian government, are sponsors of terror and oftentimes perpetrate the terror themselves. And on that metric, America is pound for pound the biggest terrorist on the fucking planet. Okay? If Al-Qaeda decided to drone strike your cousin's wedding, you would lose your fucking shit on your soil, on U.S. soil. If they came to your fucking bumfuck Alabama town and kill your cousin with a drone strike, you'd be like, that's kind of fucking not cool. I would say that that's an act of terror. The only difference is when American governments do it, it's just that we're the gods of this server. So no one thinks that we are the terrorists, or rather, everyone else thinks that we are the terrorists. It's just that we don't care because we just roll over them. How many hours have you wasted getting baited by chat? I think that's a pretty solid rant to go off of for in a nice little welcome to 62,000 people who don't normally listen to my rants about how I believe that we are also, by that same metric of like what is a terrorist, we are also perpetrators of terror all around the world. And it's a good rant for a lot of people to hear. They need to hear my perspective on it. So I don't see that as a stun lock or as a waste of time. You just sound like you hate America? Yeah, guess what, baby? I came here, okay? When I was 18 years old, I left my family behind. I left my friends behind. I left the culture that I grew up in behind. And I came here on my own to go to college here. I wanted to come here. I would say that I love America a lot more than you do, especially because what did you do? You just crawled out of your mom's vagina and basically grew up in some fucking bumfuck Manalapan town in New Jersey. And that's it. That's all you've done. I at least fucking put in the work. Especially, and I would never even compare that to the endless amount of fucking work that every fucking average immigrant puts in too. I was fortunate enough. I'm from an affluent background. I also was born on U.S. soil so I could have an American citizenship. So my immigration process was not as difficult. So whenever you fucking turn around and tell someone who's like only been living here since they were 18 or a foreigner or an immigrant who's like fresh off the boat or anything like that, remember that like you didn't really do anything to be American. Those motherfuckers did, okay? So shut the fuck up. If we didn't love America, we wouldn't be busting ass to fucking, you know, make nice with a bunch of fucking dumb, idiotic, racist hogs all the time. Okay? You know how many people have to fucking sit through your dumb, neck-bearded, sweaty fucking rants every goddamn day? You entitled hog, you fucking piglet. Oh, it sounds like you hate America. Fuck you, bitch. I worked to fucking get here. You didn't do shit. funniest part is that, like, you know, we're watching this completely nonsensical process, and like the outcome I could have told you was going to be the same regardless earlier today. Say hi back. I'm not going to stop until you respond. Okay, hi. Hank Piker, you at least love America enough to try and save it from becoming an absolute shithole. Yeah, not only do I love America, I love all the fucking dumb hogs in it, okay? Otherwise, why the fuck do I care about, like, getting healthcare to every person? Or, I don't know, making sure that workers have better protections. I don't give a fuck. I should just cash the fuck out, play video games for the rest of the time, hang out with my fucking streamer friends, and never talk about politics ever again. If I didn't give a shit, that's what I would do. Meanwhile, half the time I get death threats from dumb fucks who literally are like, you hate America, that's why I'm sending you this death threat right now. You're wrong, actually. Healthcare, we don't deserve it. I got diabetes, but it's fine if my daddy goes rogue trying to pay for my insulin. Fuck you. Fuck you, Muslim man. You hate America, send N-word. I don't know which Democrat voted yay. It's probably an accident or some shit. I don't fucking know. Maybe they were convinced by the incredible, brilliant arguments that Republicans conducted. The Republicans launched some remarkable arguments tonight. You know, some of the classics like they wouldn't allow poll watchers to stand 12 feet in front of the poll counters. They launched things like there was fraud. Oh, it was a misclick. I told you. No, they're watching the stream, bro. That I'm upset person. One of my favorites is, I am personally mad that people were able to vote by mail. Like, okay, sick. That's not a fucking legitimate reason to oppose what's happening, though. Like, I'm upset that people voted by mail and more democracy happened as a consequence of that. Okay, cool. But it doesn't work that way. Like,